everyone, I just want to say welcome back. Sorry that I sound a little off today. I am getting over a nasty cold. So what we are going to get into in this video today is Ipsy Glam Bag X, which this month is Huda Beauty, and I have my premium box for BoxyCharm. So I'm going to get into my premium box first. I have a blank face. I did prime already, because there was no primer in these. I did peek to see what I need to like already have on. And I don't have foundation on, if you've noticed. Hard not to. But so this month's theme for BoxyCharm is Bash. And this is number C2111-213-PM. First thing I'm going to get into, this is what I'm most excited about, is the KVD Lock-It Powder Foundation. This, I'm not usually big on powder foundations, but I do want to give this a try. It's $37 value. I'm going to go through everything in here first, and then we'll put everything on. The next thing, which you know I need, is Anti-Puff Anti-Dark Circle, the Better Skin Co. Eye Bright Now. So let's see how much this is. $38. It gets 0 points because I put in my profile I don't use that stuff, but I will use that one. And the foundation gets 1 point because I say I will use that. The next thing in here is SB2 by Sutra. It's a hair serum. It's rejuvenating hair serum. And this is $45. That gets 0 because I put in there I won't use these things. If you can see my hair right now, it is a hot mess. But I haven't been feeling good, so I really just honestly have not done anything with it. The next thing in here is a roll-on fragrance. Probably can't even smell it right now. And it is from Ardile. Oh, it says Riddle Oil. And this is $50. Holy crap. See, I thought, like, that doesn't look like Riddle to me, but whatever. Oh, that's cute. I don't know if I'll be able to smell it. I don't usually use perfume, so like I said, this is 0. I can't really smell it, but that could completely be my nose. I am beyond congested. The next thing in here gets a point. It is Rose Oil Petal Gloss from Galactic. It's $20. In the color La Rose. Ooh, that is pretty. It's infused with natural dried rose petals and a blend of argan oil, raspberry seed oil, vitamin E, and jojoba oil. That looks super pretty. See if I can smell this. Usually rose has like... Whew, yeah, it smells. My nose is stuffed and it smells. It smells like roses. I don't know if I necessarily want my lips smelling like roses, but I will try it out. And the last thing in here is blush drops from Ardile. And it's $50 blush. It's a liquid blush. I will try it. This will get a point, although I don't use liquid blushes. So we got 3 out of, was it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's not bad, 50. Okay, so that is pretty. I will try that out. So the value for this box was, so there's 100. 175, 220, $240 value for this box, roughly. I think that's the actual amount, but I'm saying roughly because I'm like, I just quickly added that. So we are going to get into the Ipsy Glam Bag X. First thing in here is by Terry, and it's hyaluronic hydro powder. I can't think today. And this is a setting powder. I will use this. This does get a point. Let's see. Do you have a smell? You don't really have a smell. That's nice. I don't really like my setting powders to smell. Okay. Although it could have a smell and I just can't notice it right now. The next thing in here is Solution Needleless Line Smoothing Concentrate. I'll try it, but it'll get 0 because I put on here I don't like skincare. From Gold Faden MD. Next thing in here is from Huda Beauty. It is an Overachiever Concealer. Let's see if this will even work. That looks like it'll be... Oof. That's usually I like a brightening concealer, so that looks a little bit much, but we'll give it a try. That'll get a point. The next thing in here is With Gratitude Dewy Lip Balm and Empathy, so from Rare Beauty. So since I only have a gloss, maybe I'll put the gloss over this lip balm. Ooh, that smells... Actually, doesn't really have a smell that I can smell. That's what it looks like. That looks really weird. That looks super weird. Tell me you guys don't see that. Okay. I was trying to see if it looked like it'd been like scratched or something, but it doesn't. The next thing in here gets 0 points. It's from PMD Clean Smart Facial Cleansing Device. I don't really use these things. Usually they're just a way for the box to get like more value. I'll see if somebody wants that or do a giveaway. Next thing is Khaki Haze from Huda Beauty. Such a tiny palette. This is going to be hard to open. No, it's not. Okay. This will get a point. That is pretty packaging, but it does feel like cheap. Ooh, this is pretty. So I will definitely do a look with this today. And then we have from Ofra, it's this Midi Palette, Sitting Pretty. Ooh, I like Ofra, so this will definitely get a point. So it's a blush and highlight. That is super pretty. So I'll do one cheek in this and one cheek with that liquid blush. And the last thing in here is from Wishful Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. This gets 0 because skincare. I feel like half of this box was skincare and half was makeup. So at least it was like somewhat 50-50. Okay, if I could open you. I'm not going to go through the prices because it's all in like this pamphlet and it's honestly annoying to go through. Okay, that is a very strong fragrance. Like I said, I can smell it through my stuffed nose, but it is pretty. So now let's get into wearing these products. Here's the magazine that it comes in. A little newspaper-like article if you want to see. I am kind of curious how much that face thing costs though. Rare Beauty gloss is $18. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I do have to say this. $165. No way would I pay that. No. I'm just trying to see if that one thing is in here. Okay, so there it is. The PMD is $99. That concealer is $30. I knew it would be a lot. So this value of this box obviously outweighs the premium box for BoxyCharm, but there is a big price difference. It's $55 versus $35. Actually, I think they raised their prices. Anyway, let's get into the locket. We can talk about things as we go. I just like to go through the box before I do the try-on so you can see everything that I'm looking at. This is in medium 155. I'm usually a medium neutral, so we'll see. So the packaging looks like. Oh, nice. And it does have a spongy thing already with it. It has this little thing to put the sponge in. Okay, this might actually work for me. It looked Honestly, I think it looks darker on here, but ooh, yeah, that's my color, yay. I primed with my Pretty Filter Touch of Soul primer. It's what I usually use. I kind of want to do half my face in this and half in a brush to see what the difference is. I usually don't use a powder foundation because I am very dry skinned. And usually powder means cakey for me, especially on my nose. I'm trying to do like half and half. It's kind of hard to get in to that crease in there. I'm trying to do it. I wonder if this said if it's supposed to be medium coverage or not. It's definitely not full. My rosy cheeks are showing right through, unless it's buildable, which it seems to be buildable. Does it say? It should say. Flexible medium to full coverage, extreme long wearing, micro blurring technology. Okay. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I am gonna try my brush. That was a lot on there. I just want to see what the coverage is like with the brush. Sometimes I like the brush more. And this is a kabuki brush, so it is like you can use both. I know not all brushes are good with powder. This brush is. All right, I'm thinking I get better coverage with the little spongy thing. So I am gonna switch back. Definitely get better coverage with the sponge. Look at that. It is kind of cakey. But it could also be that I am not applying it perfectly. Like I said, I'm not used to this kind of a brush. Or not, I'm not used to a powdered foundation. So I could be applying way too much. I could be applying it wrong. I'm just trying to get, I usually like to put my foundation on my upper, like up here. I know not everybody does, but otherwise I look really pale up there. Trying to see how buildable it is, like if I can really basically cover these dark circles. Definitely buildable. Okay. I will say it does oxidize. I am getting an orange cast with it. Oh, I don't like that. Especially up here. Okay, I look super orange as it's oxidizing. Okay, well, that's what we're going with, so that's okay. I do like it though. Just might need it in a tad lighter shade. So let's get into some blush. I don't think I had any bronzer. That's too bad. Let me do the liquid blush and then I'll do bronzer. So it is a droplet. I'm just gonna put it on my finger. Ooh, that is bright. Usually I just like to do this instead of using a sponge. That is way more than I would normally use. Little goes a long way. Very, very pigmented. Very, very pigmented. I just wanted to do this before adding my powder. Ooh, okay. I don't like it. Don't like it. But now we gotta even it. I really don't like it. If you like a bold blush, you will like this. I like more of a subtle blush. It's definitely pigmented. It does have a shine to it, so that part is nice for us dry skin people. Ooh, no. I will give this to somebody. Like, obviously not in a giveaway because I used it, but like someone that could use it or would like it. All right, let's bronze up over that. We got to. Like, just have to bronze over that. Sorry about you, sis. I'm just gonna go in with my Ace Beauté. Sometimes it can dull it, although I should have set my face first. I really, really like this bronzing palette. This looks so bad. Because I'm like, I'm not a rosy kind of person. And I'm going with the lightest two shades on here since this foundation is a little bit lighter. When my foundation is darker, where I have my tan, I go with the middle and then the darkest shade. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with this Ofra blush. See if it can kind of tone it down a bit. I'm going to go in this pinky kind of color. Okay, we're toning it down. I think it was the shine that I really didn't like, I guess, now that I'm looking at it. Shine and the color. Because I definitely, I look like a clown. So I'm gonna just kind of clean it up a bit. Take whatever excess powder I have. Ooh, girl. And I went way too far in with the blush too. Like, I look like I got sunburnt. Maybe the setting powder can save the day. Actually, let's highlight and then set. Ooh, we're glowing. I'm gonna turn this over to kind of diffuse that a little bit. It's also kind of just like sticking right into those drops. If I was going to like do something sort of beachy, this would be nice because it has like beachy, like, you know, that if I want that sun-kissed rosy cheek look. Okay. Otherwise, no, this is too much. Too much. And then I'm going to use the setting powder, which honestly not a lot comes out because I am wanting to really set it. Okay, so this does leave a white cast. Can I actually get some of this powder, please? Thank you. Oof. There it is. I'm gonna do like half and half so you can see the difference between the setting powder and not. Like, look how much that dulled down the cheeks. Thought maybe this could save it. I thought it would. But then sometimes, you know, like it'll be a setting powder, but like doesn't have that cast to it. And then there's like, which I like on the days where I don't want to tone it down, but sometimes when I want to tone down, like how this was really orangey, then this worked. Okay, I like that. Much nicer, much, much nicer. Definitely has a fragrance. I'm not going to use the concealer. Like I said, I may. I'm not going to because that's just too, it's too dark and I like my eyes to be like lighter. And I'm not going to use the perfume because I am pregnant, and to be honest, the perfume smell, even though I can't really smell right now, if it comes back and I get a big whiff of it, it's going to like nauseate me. Brush is still not working right. Okay, so I'm gonna go all over the lid with this color right here. Why don't you have a name? Normally I would be using my Lunar Beauty brushes, but I cleaned them recently. And now the ones that I really like are so stiff, they're like not even usable. This is more of a transition shade on me. It doesn't have a whole lot of color, but look at all that fallout. So you definitely, like, it's just wanna take that brush off. I am reading a new book right now. I was thinking about talking about books somewhat while I'm on here. I won't give spoilers away, but I really like reading, and I've been reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Such a good book. So if you haven't read it and you've been thinking about it, definitely go get it. Such a good book. But it's about this woman who makes a deal. Basically what I'm telling you right now isn't going to give anything away because it's what you would read on the cover thing anyway. I'm going with some of this brown. But she makes a deal to get, like, to not have to marry this guy that she does not want to marry. Like, her family set it up, sort of. Because she's getting older. This is, like, olden times, and she is like not super far from Paris, but like out in the country. And she just wants, all she wants to do is like travel and do her art and things like that. So she wants nothing to do with marrying and doing this. Hey, sorry about that. The video I was doing cut off. So I was talking about the book. I'm not sure exactly where it cut off, but she does not want to marry this guy. She makes a deal by giving away her favorite possession, which is this ring that her father gave her. And she makes it with one of the dark gods. And it is to be able to live the life she wants, wherever she wants, to not be tied down to any person, thing, things like that. And this dark god answers. And he makes her wish come true, but I'm going in with this color now. It is not in the way that you would think. And she runs to her family, her parents, after to see, you know, how it worked. And it turns out they don't know who she is. She tries to explain it and they kick her out. So this is part of like that god's way of tricking her, this dark god. So she goes to this old lady that is the one who taught her about the gods. The lady realizes what had happened. She doesn't recognize her, even though she's known her whole life. But she realizes what has happened. And she goes to help her, and she shuts the door and says she'll be right back. Well, when she opens the door again, she has no idea who this girl is. And no idea of their conversation. So it turns out that the people just forget her. I'm just gonna blend this all out. Nobody remembers her. This is all blending really nicely. And that is part of the thing, like she never is remembered. And she's supposed to meet this guy who ends up remembering her, but I haven't gotten to that part yet. Right here. But it sounds really nice. Like, it seems like a really good book. And usually I don't like ones that time hop, because this one does. But I like it. So that is sort of chunky. I thought it would be like not as chunky. No, I don't like chunky glitter. But I am liking this. Oh, okay. I do like that. I'm gonna go into the inner corner. This golden color up here. It's really pretty. I feel like there's not a whole lot to do with this palette because it's very like neutral, very one-dimensional, but it is pretty. And I am going to take this darker brown and line right here. I'm not gonna go all the way. So if you like reading, give me some book ideas or things that you have heard of that sound good. I am in a book club. I started one for our neighborhood. And we've been reading some fairly good books lately. Some not so good. but it's done really good. Oof, that is pretty. Now let's get into the gloss, and then I will pop lashes on after this and go over everything. So we're gonna go with the Rare Beauty Lip Balm. Ugh, very pigmented. Your lips are so chapped. I did try and exfoliate. It's like really hard to line with. I do like it, but it is just a creamy mess. It's a pretty color. Not as much, it's getting all over my teeth too. Okay, so it's not as much like this look, but it is pretty. I don't even want to put this on my lips. Oh my gosh. It may be my pregnancy like senses, but it's way too rosy. Oof. It's all I smell. So gross. Oh, you can taste it. It's like eating perfume. Okay. That's disgusting. So that is that for this video. I'm gonna hop off to my lashes, and if anyone has any questions on any of these products, let me know. If you got either of these boxes, comment below what you thought of them. All right, bye.